What's with the tree of knowledge of good and evil in the Garden of Eden? Why would God put that tree there? If God loves us and wants to take care of us, why would he put that tree in the garden for us to be tempted and let sin enter the world? You know, the Bible never gives us a reason as to why the tree was put there. In fact, God never told Adam and Eve as to why he put the tree there in the first place. So why did he do it? Dr. Timothy Keller explains this by giving an example of raising one of his sons. He says, "Now I had a 10-year-old, my middle son, who was a very hard person. I would say to him, 'Obey me, I'm your father, I told you to do this, just do it because I told you.' And he would always say, 'Dad, I'd be happy to obey you if you could just make it reasonable. Tell me why this is helpful.' I would say, 'If you only obey me when I explain it to you, then you're not obeying me, you're just agreeing with me. I want you to obey me because I'm 45 and you're 10. I know a little bit more about life than you do, and I don't want to have to explain it to you because I couldn't get it into your 10-year-old brain.'" And this is exactly the same way God looked at the tree. He put it there and said, "Don't eat from it, because you love me and because you choose to love me." God wanted us to do something not because we could profit from it or knew the reason why. He wanted us to freely accept and respect the relationship we have with him. He wanted us to do something because we loved him, and for that to be the only reason. But instead, we chose to abandon that relationship so we could be our own lords. And because we're not God, we ruin this world with sin. Now many people will ask, well, why do I have to suffer for the mistakes that our ancestors made? They ate from the tree, I didn't, so why do I have to suffer in a sinful world? Well, you cannot assume you would have done anything differently. The Bible teaches that there are enough similarities between us and the first humans that abandoned God. So you cannot say you would not have eaten from the tree, because you would have been in the exact same position as them and not have known of the devastating consequences of your actions. All you would have known is the choice. Do you want to be your own God, or do you want to be in a loving relationship with God?